Agnetha Fältskog legacy shimmers far beyond the music charts. Her presence carried a warmth and confidence that audiences could feel before she sang a note. In every photo, every interview, every stage moment, she held a magnetic gentleness paired with unmistakable poise. Today, as fans revisit rare images of her, that same energy resurfaces, timeless, sincere, and full of quiet brilliance. Agnetha wasn't simply a member of a global pop powerhouse. She was a symbol of Scandinavian elegance whose grace still echoes across generations. Style, with a voice of its own. Agnetha's fashion journey was never about spectacle for spectacle's sake. Her bold choices reflected an artist comfortable in her own skin, someone who could merge softness with edge without losing her essence. Whether draped in sparkling stagewear or captured in minimalist, modern silhouettes, she carried herself with an unspoken confidence. These photographs remind fans that true style isn't about how daring an outfit is, it's about the intention behind it. Agnetha's wardrobe choices told stories of individuality, growth, and a woman unafraid to express herself. Grace that outshone every spotlight. What sets Agnetha apart is the way she navigated visibility. Even in her most adventurous fashion moments, she projected composure rather than provocation. The camera loved her not because she chased attention, but because she carried a grounded aura that naturally drew the eye. These images, now resurfacing through fan archives and retrospectives, highlight a woman in control of her narrative. Her beauty was never loud, it was steady, thoughtful, and rooted in the alignment between who she was and how she presented herself to the world. Where nostalgia meets modern empowerment, fans looking back at her iconic photos don't just see relics of the 70s and 80s. They see the blueprint for today's idea of empowered femininity. Agnetha blended sweetness and boldness, introverted warmth and fearless expression, crafting a duality that felt authentic rather than calculated. She evolved gently rather than reinventing herself for relevance. That subtle defiance against trends makes her imagery feel surprisingly current. Every photograph becomes a bridge between past and present, showing how timeless self-assuredness can be. A presence built on authentic confidence. Agnetha's enduring appeal isn't centered on glamour alone. It's rooted in her honesty, both in her art and in her self-presentation. She proved that confidence doesn't need a spotlight to be felt. Sometimes it arrives quietly, through posture, expression, and intention. That is why her most striking images are celebrated not as sensational moments, but as cultural markers of individuality and refined courage. In each frame, she appears fully herself, reminding fans that the truest form of beauty is authenticity lived out loud. Why her legacy still glows today at Hollywood buzzing. Celebrating icons like Agnetha means honoring more than a voice. It means appreciating the rare blend of talent, sincerity, and presence that shapes a generation. Her photographs remain powerful, not because of what they reveal, but because of what they represent. A woman owning her story, her artistry, and her identity. One image at a time, she continues to inspire, proving that influence rooted in grace never fades. Her radiance lives on, not as nostalgia, but as a guiding spark for future dreamers.